Welcome to Flashback Generations, episode 27, Diala, Passil. We're still in mad traffic, so we're just like doing more episodes, you know.
We are, yeah.
Good for you guys. It's good audio here, so you know.
No roar of engines, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no engine, no movement round here.
No, barely.
It's tragic.
We're doing Diala Passil, who is one of the first Imperial Assault rebel Jedis.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
She came with the core set, you know, and she's actually still a good character. She's
awesome, as we're about to see.
Yeah, let's talk about her. Like, you know, so we'll go through her stats there.
All right, so she's a non-elite grey card, but she's unique.
She
obviously.
is unique. Yeah, she's 7 points.
7 points, 8 health, which is nice. Oh, she's also a force user and a brawler.
Force user, brawler. Yeah, that's good. Isn't that the same as Darth Vader?
I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He's got leader as well, I think.
Yeah. She's health 8, so that's 7 points for 8 health, which is nice. A big thing with her is speed 5.
Yeah, very handy. Very handy, seeing as she has to be in close combat.
Yep. She's got 1 white defense die, which is normal for rebel heroes, and she's got a melee attack with a pointy stick. It's not a lightsaber. It's red and green dice.
I think it is a lightsaber because she's got. Because of the pierce.
Yeah, because you've not played you've seen her in the campaign side. She's armed with a pointy stick, and you have to go through hell to get a lightsaber for her.
Yeah,
you have to do a quest.
This isn't a campaign. This is a skirmish.
Yeah, she's still got a pointy stick. My model has anyway.
She has no pierce, and
well, we'll get to that now. So the surge abilities are awesome in a word. So she's got surge recover 2.
Yeah, really good, yeah.
Yeah,
as all the best characters pretty much have recover.
Yeah. Surge. Yeah, they do. Like Luke, Leia, IG, and Boba have it. Does Boba? Boss has it in Bill.
Boss has a better version of it, really.
And Red. Somebody just cut us up there.
Yeah.
And then flash some random lights at us.
Let's say thanks.
Thanks for letting me cut you up. And she's got Surge Pierce 3, which is huge and awesome for such a cheap character.
Yes, it is. Pierce 3. That's as high as Pierce can go. Is she the only character who has a bar Luke with a built-in Pierce 3?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, Gideon's got Pierce 2, hasn't he? Yeah.
Oh no, he's got damage 2.
Oh, he's got +2 damage. That's right, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Pierce 3, you don't see it much.
No, definitely not. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
And she's got Surge Cleave 2, which is always nice on a. You know, it's always a nice attack that because she's running in. So you're going to position her so that she's she's got 2 guys in range.
Yeah,
that's just going to happen.
Someone's nearly dead. What do I do with this? Oh, I got an extra. There's no point in doing Pierce.
She's a really awesome sort of all-round character, really. Well, you know, I'm just way impressed with her.
Yeah,
I've not really picked up on how good she was.
She's great. Every time I played against her, I always think she's got some neat tricks.
And that's not all she's got. Yeah, so she's got Shattering Blow.
Great. Sorry, I was interrupted by a call, but we'll carry on now with the card. Shattering Blow.
Shattering Blow. When you declare an attack, you may discard 1 command card from your hand to choose and remove 1 die from the target's defense pool.
Massive.
That's awesome.
That's so massive. You know, when you've got all these options for rebels and how to actually make a command.
I'm doing a rebel list after reading this card.
Well, if you think about her, you put her with what's his face?
It's an old lady hammerhead.
The old lady hammerhead.
Muri Hurdy.
Yeah, Murin. Maybe I can't remember her name. But anyway, the woman who gives hides to people.
Yeah.
So you're making a rebel list. You get as much command cards in your deck, so you've actually got a load of command cards to throw away. Then you give her hide because she's actually a little shy on getting surges off because she's obviously got 1 green die to try and
surge light. Yeah.
Much needed surges. But then so suddenly she can get a surge for free. Then she can cleave 2, she can pierce 3 if she needs to, she can recover her life. Oh, she's just brilliant. She turns amazing, and throwing away, your opponent doesn't even roll a die. So the pierce 3, in my opinion, isn't even needed. Because
it's not needed. No, you're right.
If they're not rolling anything, then there's nothing to actually pierce.
Yeah, cool.
So I think that she's an absolute win. The only thing that she doesn't do is she actually has no natural punch herself. Do you know what I mean? She has no, she'll do that damage and she has no thing, but then it's like, depending on what the red die rolls, that's how much damage she'll do.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
green doesn't do a lot, does it?
She'll do up to 4 damage, basically.
Yes. But it's 4 damage that you're going to get through, hopefully, with the Pierce 3, rather than 4 damage that's going to be half of it cancelled,
4 damage is going to happen.
It's kind of
yeah.
guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed damage, but it's more reliable damage.
Well, here's a point then. That 4 damage you're going to get, which she will get, that won't kill an elite troop.
No, but she can also throw out. Or alternatively, she can throw out a cleave too. I don't know. I mean, I've seen her in skirmish games recently, and she's irritating in the extreme. For the opponent.
Oh, she's brilliant.
Yeah.
She's really good. What else does she do?
Okay, she's got foresight, so this is great as well. While defending, you may re-roll 1 defense die.
Ah, cool.
Well, she's got a white, so she's got the inbuilt cower, if you like. What 3PO has. But she doesn't need to be next to anybody.
No, but she doesn't. And
So
that's good because cower obviously makes you have to be next to.
If you're a nerd, you'll have probabilities flashing through your mind right now. It's a 1 in 6 to get the X-Man cancel all damage result. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's this 1 in 6 followed by? I don't know what the chances are, but you get a much more chance to roll that Magic X, which is great. And plus she's got recover 2, so if she does get a bit mauled, she can dash off somewhere with a speed 5 and
recover it. Yeah, her problem.
Chop at somebody and recover 2.
Well, her problem here again is trying to get that surge in.
Yeah.
Which, and you know what? Lately, I found that there's more and more ways to cancel the surge. So she isn't guaranteed it, but she can definitely get.
Well, the hide mechanic will boost her if when you can get it on her. Really good.
She's good. I think she's ace. I think she's a really good character. The Force user brawler is also 2 quite strong. It's a combo there, isn't it?
I mean, we've dealt recently with Parting Blow, so she can benefit from that. Where if somebody steps away from her, she gets to do an attack on them.
How do you feel about her with that new Davin
Elso or whatever his name is?
Yeah, the new Force user guy.
I think they're kind of independent. They're independent of each other. They're both quite. He's 7 points as well, isn't he? And
6.
6 is he? He's
10 life, 10 health.
Yeah.
He doesn't have re-rolls, or he doesn't get to cancel dice though. I mean, but his strengths are somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, they're almost like cousins or something, aren't they?
Both very good characters.
Poor man's twins, maybe.
Hey, you know what? The Rebels could now have 3 Force users. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They're much better at Force using than the Empire are, I'll tell you that much.
Well, that's because the Empire killed them all.
We did. Yes, we did. Yeah, no, she's really good for the points. Really good. Okay.
All right, let's talk about what list would she work in and what would she not work in. I think she'll work in an elite list, pretty well. I've seen her. She works quite well in that mid-range.
Yeah, she's like you say. There's that 6-point David Thelso guy, the new guy who has got a lightsaber.
He would work really well with her because, like, both of them having the Force user, so they both have these options,
Yeah, you could get a Force user centric list going on.
Yeah,
that's very interesting.
Obviously, Luke in there too.
Yeah, which is never a bad idea. I mean, Leia can shoehorn in to a Force user list. She can get Force user for 1 turn only, but it's kind of not what she's for, really.
I don't think
it's not what she's for.
Also, Leia, like, if you're certainly having this list, Leia works well with other shooters, I think, whereas these people are next to people.
Yeah.
It's sort of a little bit of a
What's the range on Leia's thing? Is it 3 spaces?
3 spaces, but
so it can work, but Leia's getting a little too close for comfort then, isn't she, to the enemy?
because these people are obviously run up to people.
Yeah. You got to be careful. You have to think carefully about that combo.
Well, that's why Luke works so well, because Luke's got a ranged attack.
Yeah,
as well.
he has. Yeah.
So that's why. All right. So I think that she's a good mid-range fighter. She'll actually work well in the cheaper list and the expensive list.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want. Perhaps her own detriment, like her being a little bit Force user brawler. Like that's not a common rebel. Like a brawler isn't a common rebel trait.
No.
So that's kind of...
Yeah, you'd think twice, wouldn't you, before sticking in 2 Parting Blows into your deck, maybe.
Biv.
Biv's a brawler, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Ah, right, so Biv and this lady and...
Well, Biv's got... I can't remember the other one. Is he a smuggler or something? I can't remember. But Biv's got different...
Is he a heavy weapon? No, he's not, is he, Biv? Is he? I don't know.
So you're starting to mix up the keywords a little bit too much, I think, with her.
Yeah.
And Force user as well. Like, this is why I'm saying the 3 Force users can work, but you have to be a little bit careful with that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about command cards.
Yep.
There's subtlety here in this episode, just straight in.
Yeah. We're one out now. So anyway, so we've got a Force user card, strangely enough. It's Deflection. It's 1 point, and you can have 2 of these in your hand, which is very fluffy. You've got to be a Force user to use it, of any kind. You don't have to be Rebel. and it's used when an attack targeting you is declared. This is so annoying, this card, for the for an opponent. Apply -2 accuracy to the attack results. After the attack is resolved, if you did not suffer any damage, the attacker suffers 2 damage. So stormtroopers love this, you can imagine.
Oh, they just get shot all over the
because
place,
they struggle for range, you know, and they don't want to get near to the nasty big Jedi people. So you throw this card down, and you can do it twice, and it's like, okay, well, you either missed or you hit me, but I'm going to do something, you know.
I don't think it's stormtroopers that are the worst for it. It's
well, it annoys anybody.
The worst for it are people like Trandushans. And
Yeah.
People who have no option to put plus on their range.
Yeah.
So, you know, people like Bosk. Yeah, well, although he can recover his life, but you know, if you're actually just looking for a cheeky 2 life off someone, this is how you do it.
Yeah. So it's bounce the shot back with your lightsaber.
It's
really good, really fluffy.
It's a good card as well. Do you have to do it after they attack or when?
Use when an attack targeting you is declared. So you have to say right.
So it's okay. That's.
So it's a bit of a commitment, but
yeah,
you'd be looking at the range and hopefully having knowledge of who's shooting at you. So
well, you know, when someone says I got range 5 and I've got a blue and a blue and a red dice at you, then that's a great card to stick up because you're like,
you've got a good chance of them missing.
You're not going to hit me then.
And even if they do hit you, you still get to defend. So if you roll a white X, that counts, you know, and or if you manage to otherwise trick away all the damage, then you're bouncing 2 back at them.
Yes.
With no defense for them.
It's worth it.
It's really good.
I think it's a good card. For 1 point, it seems very very fair.
And the super annoying thing is you do that and they go, and then a bit later on you do it again because you've got 2 in your hand.
Yeah.
And they're like,
yeah. And if we're talking about having the three Jedi in the list, this will actually
it's going to be a super cool list, I think. Definitely.
Cool. What else happens with her?
Alright, so we've got her Diala Passil's card, which is Sarlacc Sweep, and it's 2 points. You can only have 1, obviously, and you've got to be Diala Passil to use it. Cost an action. Perform 2 attacks. Each attack must target a different figure. So that's kind of like brutality, isn't it, on Royal Guard Champ?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have it built into her usually.
Yeah.
I like that because your opponent doesn't know it's coming, so your opponent isn't usually planning for that. Also, do you know what's vicious about this? She could potentially get cleave 2 off on both figures, so she could. So she could do.
She smacks one guy,
attack,
cleaves the
2,
other guy,
cleave that guy for 2, and then attack him and
attack
cleave
the
2.
other guy, cleave the first guy.
Which is kind of fluffy if you imagine, like the way the Jedis are fighting. They're very back and forth. And,
yeah, she's just standing there swinging the lightsaber to the left and to the right and to the left and to the right.
You said that she's got a lightsaber.
Sorry, a wooden stick, a broomstick we used to call it.
No, you said it.
She ain't got a lightsaber. She didn't earn it yet.
So I think that's if you've got her, it's definitely worth taking this because your opponent doesn't know.
It's only 2 points as well. Nice. You know, it's not a 3-pointer, which is fair enough for what it does. But yeah, with the cleave and all the rest of the tricks she's got.
The trick she has is she jumps out and says, "You don't have a defense dice." That's her trick. That's her big trick, isn't it? Like and you've got more.
She's carving people up left and right.
You've got more command cards, and Muir has given her a surge in there, so you know she's ready.
Yeah, really good card for her. Really good character as well for the points.
So yeah, what do you think of the model? I love her model.
The model in concept is fantastic. She's kind of like she's got a lightsaber held backhand up behind her, and she's swooping out with her hand and stuff, if I remember right. And she's a Twi'lek, so she's got the little tentacles on her head and all that.
Oh, you know? Yeah. And she's got her hand put. She's doing a force push.
Oh, is she do? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, I love that. You know, it's sort of she's in such a
almost Japanese samurai pose, isn't
exactly,
it? Exactly. Yeah. Practically, I'm annoyed with the model because every model I've ever seen in real life, the lightsaber's bent on it, and I've tried to hot water tap mine and bend it back into shape. And
do you think
over the weeks it slowly creeps back into its strangely bent shape?
Is this an issue that can be resolved?
It's something to do with the material they're using, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think in the future, like, because you know, obviously plastics and stuff are getting better and better and whatever. Do you think?
Well, you never get it with obviously fine cast, notwithstanding.
But do you think FFG are going to be one day going, oh look, we got this plastic that's great and it's more rigid, or
I don't know,
whatever the issue.
They need to look at the mixture a bit, yeah, and because any sort of, I mean, going right back to Chaos in the old world, all the figures in that were terribly twisted when you got them in the box. There's one minor gripe with FFG is they never get the plasti resin or whatever you call it mixed quite right for spears and long guns and things like that. They're always a bit bent. Like Vader's lightsaber, I have trouble with.
I always look at it. It looks like he's holding a banana.
Yes, yeah, or he's
I like the model. I like the way he's got his flowing cloak. The cloaks are lovely.
Yeah.
But they don't have to be in a, but the lightsabers you want them to be straight.
They're not the worst culprits by any means, but we have bendy spears and guns and lightsabers on these guys.
No, they're not.
But the pose of the model,
whiz kids, they're the worst.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some shocking examples, but yeah, it's still annoying. You don't get it with GW plastics, for example. Obviously, fine cast, you got it hideously with them, but that's ancient history now. But I'd love it if they looked to the mix a bit and just improve that in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't get it. You don't get it with X-wing. X-wing seems to be some sort of more brittle, more solid plastic. If you think of your X-wing guns,
that's true. No, well,
they're
plastic,
fragile as hell, but they don't come out bent.
It's a more dense plastic.
They don't come out bent, do they? You never saw a bent X-wing gun. Well, I never did anyway.
Do you think they need to? It's a very board game kind of resin or mixer, though, isn't it? So maybe that should be reworked.
Dungeon Quest, which is one they did. It's the same issue with one guy who's got a stick.
Have they done any games that we've thought, wow, that's impressive? That's the other way around.
In terms of the materials.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at a different company. Zombicide, for instance. They don't have that issue.
No, they don't.
But then again, they're kind of more guns and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they're.
You don't get many spears on them. I mean, we were looking at Zombicide Medieval, weren't we, today? And there was a mage figure with a staff and a guy with two long swords. I don't know if he was suffering it, but I mean, yeah, we divert here, but. Yeah, I just love them to look at that mixture and is there anything you can do about bendy sticks?
Yeah, as a model, I think she's great. She's an 8 from me.
Yeah. She's a trainee Jedi type person, and they got it down to a T. Flowing robes. She's exotic alien. She's got a lightsaber or a pointy stick, depending on what. She looks cool.
Nailed it.
And plus, she's got awesome sort of purpley skin, which is an interesting painting challenge if you're doing it that colour.
Yeah.
Mine looks like she's been in the oven for a couple of hours, to be honest, but I need to work on her a bit more. But I've seen some people do some really nice effects on that skin. So yeah, it's a thumbs up from me, defo.
Cool. Alright, well, let's leave it there, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.